Hey guys, in this video, I wanted to go over something a little different, and that is basically one of the main problems I think that we are having in our society, and I want to explain how it kind of relates to mental health as well. And I noticed this especially after, going back to school, and that is essentially there's so much emphasis on, to not be offensive and to not be racist and to not be hateful and all this other stuff, right? Which is, I mean, good. Like, we shouldn't purposely be, trying to be hateful or offensive or any of that stuff. But at the same time, what is considered offensive is also very unclear because what is considered offensive for one person, well, that's very different for what's considered offensive for another person. And we seem to be attempting to make all these rules and stuff to help, make people safe and to not upset them. And we're basically kind of tiptoeing around all these people's insecurities, basically, and we're tiptoeing around, you know, anything that, might make them upset. And I think, and like I said, I think it's, good to, not be offensive and to, try our best to, not purposely upset people, right? I don't think that's appropriate, but at the same time, we should also be able to speak our own mind and give our own real opinion, especially if what we think is really is true, right? And, in my opinion, if somebody gets offended by somebody giving their real, true, authentic opinion or ideas, well, then that's kind of on them and that's kind of their responsibility to deal with their own emotional state properly, right? And this all kind of goes back to that lack of accountability that we have in our society, right? We don't hold enough people accountable, right? Especially when it comes to mental health, it feels like, and like I said, we try to like kind of tiptoe around all these different insecurities that people have. And although, yes, we should, like I said, we should try to not be offensive, but at the same time, I think it is also getting pushed too far where a lot of people, I think, are actually anxious to give their own real opinion. And I think that's very harmful because a lot of people could have amazing ideas, but they're just simply too afraid to step up now because they're too afraid of offending people, right? So I think we need to do a better job of, holding those people accountable, right, for their own emotional state. Don't make it everybody else's job to tiptoe around what upsets you. But at the same time, we also shouldn't be, purposely trying to piss people off, right? So, anyways, that is my, I guess, opinion on one of the main problems I think we're having. And I just want to get uh, some of these ideas out there, and because I think these are really important things that do need to be talked about and do need to be reassessed, right? So, anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you guys want to add on to this. Maybe we can get a good discussion going down there. And yeah, anyways, that is the video for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.